RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video doing my WWE Raw 2012 September the 3rd. And let's get started with this 3-hour Raw. We started off with a backstage segment 3 minutes prior to the Raw opening. We had CM Punk attacking Lawler backstage, and Lawler is unable to do commentary tonight, and we will get more on his medical status later on the night. So we got Sheamus comes out and talks about he's going to beat Del Rio Night Champions, but is cut off by Punk. Punk makes a long speech about how he's in his hometown of Chicago and how he should start the show tonight. And yeah, it goes on this whole rant. And then Sheamus pretty much wants Punk to come and fight him in the ring. Punk refuses to come in the ring. Sheamus says, "You're talking out of your arse, so you should turn around so I can look at it." Yes, quite appropriate on this PG show. AJ comes out and says there will be 2 main events tonight. We'll have Del Rio and Cena, and we'll have Punk and Sheamus in a match. So yes, we got doubleheader main event tonight. First match we got Orton versus Ziggler. This match went about a whole went by a commercial break, but it was a really long match. Excellent match, back and forth, kicked out of each other. A lot of pinfalls in this match, and Ziggler ends up getting the tights and getting the roll up and getting the victory over Orton. So excellent match. Hopefully they continue on this feud before Ziggler cashes in his Money in the Bank. Next we got Miz coming out after Ziggler leaves. Orton's still in the ring, and this is pretty random. And pretty much Miz comes down for a commentary to join Michael Cole. We then get the anger management skit where Kane and Danielson show their collages. It's a pretty good skit that they had. Then we got Ray and Sin Cara backstage and are going to team up next. Then we got a match between Ray and Sin Cara versus Tensai / A-Train and Cody Rhodes. Okay match. Rey Mysterio ends up pinning Cody Rhodes. Then we get a second anger management skit. And pretty good. I can't remember what happened in the second one. Oh, the falling thing, and trying to trust each other, and Kane ended up catching Danielson, and then when Danielson and Kane are supposed to catch Harold, they both miss. So they both refuse to. So yeah. Then we get AJ needs to find a new opponent because Punk and Sheamus is supposed to happen. Punk walks off before the match starts between the two, and AJ furious, and Punk has said since it's Labor Day, I'm gonna go take the day off, and AJ needs to go find a new opponent for tonight. Then Del Rio we come back from commercial. Del Rio's walking down the ring, but he joins the commentary. And then we got Swagger coming down. Sheamus versus Swagger. Sheamus pretty much beats Swagger, makes him tap out, not even a bro kick. Then Sheamus hits a bro kick on Ricardo Rodriguez after. And then yeah. Then we got a match between Kaitlyn and Eve. This was a whatever match. Eve gets the victory over Kaitlyn, so your number 1 contender loses, by the way, which is quite random. But yeah. Then we got Swagger leaving, and AJ cuts him off and complains that everyone's leaving her. First Jericho's leaving her, Brock Lesnar leaving her, Jericho left her, Punk left, now Swagger left. And the funny thing is, Jericho didn't leave, he got fired because of match stipulations, and Swagger said he's going to take time off and leave. That's what he said. Then we get another anger management skit where pretty much ends up being Danielson and Kane arguing with each other by the end of it, but they end up being okay at the end. Then you got a vote where if Kane and Danielson should have a match, a tag together, or hug it out. We get a match between Ryback and Jinder Mahal. They do this whole build up between the two, and they put this match on SmackDown and make Ryback lose. Then they put on Raw and make Ryback win. Then they put on Raw and make Jinder Mahal lose and Ryback win again. So yeah, what was the point of that? AJ tells Striker, we're backstage. AJ tells Striker to tell Cena and Del Rio that their match is now a Falls Count Anywhere match. We had Kane and Danielson coming down to the ring, and they have this whole build-up where they're supposed to hug it out. They finally do, then they start fighting inside the ring and outside the ring. Kane gives Danielson a chokeslam. Danielson hits Kane with the chair on the arm and then runs off. But then we got a backstage thing where Santino preparing for his match that is next. Santino versus Claudio for the United States Championship. It was a pretty quick squash match. Claudio wins, pins Santino, and retains the title. Then we got Ryback, Zack Ryder for the second week in a row, going up against Heath Slater, and Zack Ryder wins for the second week in a row. What a surprise that was. We get Vickie coming down. Vickie calls out AJ. Vickie goes on about AJ. AJ comes out. AJ said that she's not allowed to touch anyone again, and apologizes for everything that she has done. Vickie slaps AJ, and she just takes it. Vickie runs off, and AJ is then snaps and pretty much has a mental breakdown. Then we get a match. We get the main event, the match between John Cena and Alberto Del Rio. Falls Count Anywhere. Pretty decent match. They brawled inside the ring, outside the ring, back inside the ring. STFU he gets out of it. Del Rio they brawl up the stage, out the back, and Punk comes out of nowhere. Attacks Cena, hits the what was it? Yeah, attacks Cena, makes Del Rio get the pinfall, and then hits the GTS. I believe Cena had hit the car, and then Punk jumps in the car, his Chrysler 300, but he doesn't jump in the driver's seat, he jumps in the passenger seat. We saw him jump in the passenger seat when he left, but now he jumps in the passenger seat, and you see the face of the driver, and lo and behold, it is none other than Paul Heyman. What a swerve that was. So what's going to happen next week? Where are they going to go with this Paul Heyman CM Punk alliance? But overall, Raw was quite boring, except the Danielson part and the Punk part. Other than that, it was a long, dreadful, long 3-hour Raw. And the Ziggler versus Orton match was a great match. Other than that, those three things, Raw sucked. That's all I gotta say. Nothing good. It was okay. Thumbs in the middle. Overall, yeah. So thank you for watching my Raw review. Hope you enjoyed that. And that is all.